Hey, Lily, check out the project I made for art class.
Show me.
Allow me to introduce Mr. Pearhead.
Wow, great job, Avery.
Thanks.
I made a little something with food, too.
Let's see it.
Could have used more time to perfect it, but...
Wow, Lily, this is amazing.
Thanks. I wanted to make something colorful, and I thought, why not use food? Plus, you can eat it after.
Hey, I think we have today's challenge. Chillbot, status update. The taste buds are looking for foods that are colorful.
Today on Taste Buds, our dishes come alive.
With foods that are colorful.
I'm gonna make a beautiful dish with a colorful fish, rainbow trout.
I'm gonna visit a food stylist where we're gonna turn some plain dishes into colorful, fancy meals. I'm painting with soup with just a few easy twists.
And back in the kitchen, we're going to dazzle you with our pesto painted chicken and vivacious salad. It's an explosion of color with reds, oranges, greens, purples.
With foods that are colorful.
We love to cook and we love to eat. We are the taste buds. We can't be beat. We're in the kitchen and hanging out to find out what food is all about. Enjoy the fun. We're always turning on the heat. Food to explore. There's always something good to eat. Taste buds.
Oh, come on, guys. Mr. Pearhead deserves an A+.
He's cute, but
An A?
that's a lot to expect of a pear.
Hi, Mr. Pearhead. Oh, he smiled at me.
So any ideas for foods that are colorful?
I have an idea, but I'll wait to surprise you. I'm still looking for inspiration.
I'm gonna make a fruit rainbow.
Hey, that's a good idea, Tyler.
I was talking to Mr. Pearhead.
Oh. All right, guys, go to it.
I love
ya.
you,
See
Mr.
ya.
Pearhead.
Speaking of rainbows, I wonder how Lily's doing with her rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout are known for their colorful markings, blue-green scales, and a pretty pink streak on the side. They're a really popular fish, and I'm about to find out why. Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Chef Cirillo. Welcome to Cirillo's Culinary Academy.
Thank you. I want to use rainbow trout in a super colorful dish. Any ideas?
Yes, but first,
So, what do you call this?
this is Chef Cirillo's ravishing rainbow trout.
Cool. Let's get started.
All right, let's get ready to go. So what we want to do is we add a little bit of salt. So you want to do salt and pepper on each side. And then we'll take a little bit of pepper. So maybe 2 or 3 turns of pepper. There you go, good. Excellent. So let's flip it over to the other side and do the same thing. The reason I put a pair of tongs there is because I want you to use the tongs to flip it over this way.
I don't have to wash my hands again for
Right,
touching the
you
raw
got it.
fish.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. It's important that you season both sides. You really want to taste the fish. You really want to have a really well-seasoned trout for sure. Okay, so a little bit more. So now what you're going to do, next step, you're going to take your tongs and you're going to dip the trout into the flour. And the flour is going to help us give a nice little coating on the fish, so it's going to give us some crispiness. And we'll flip it over to the other side. Wonderful. And I'm going to put some oil in the pan for you, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to put some oil in. So we have some olive oil. And you can see that it's just starting to smoke right now. And don't be afraid if it does start to smoke because we want it to get nice and hot. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take your trout with your tongs and you're going to put this side, the fat side, down into the pan.
Okay.
Okay? All right? Beautiful. Look at that.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
Just going to give it a few minutes. So now you can see it's starting to sear on the sides now. Look, see how it's starting to change color?
Oh.
Once you notice that, it's time to flip it over. So I think we're about ready to flip it over. Go ahead.
Okay.
We'll flip it
That was
right
pretty
over.
fast.
Yeah. Excellent, beautiful. Now look at that nice color that you have there. Okay, got some really nice color. Now I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. Now we're just going to let that cook nicely.
So how do you know when it's ready?
Basically, you can see that little bit of pink there. Once that starts to change the same color as the top of the flesh here, you know it's more or less cooked. I'm going to just turn it over one more time. And I'm going to turn off our heat. And I'm going to move it to the back. And as that's sitting and we're making our salad, that's going to continue to cook. And it'll be ready to go.
Cool.
Okay?
So what are we making now?
We're going to be making our colorful salad for our rainbow trout.
Cool.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to be doing our julienne cut. Julienne is basically, it's a very thin cut. So I have a piece of tomato here that I've taken the seeds out. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to try to get them as thin as possible.
That is so thin.
Look at that. And that's how I get them nice and thin. So why don't you try it? But you're going to try it with the pepper.
Okay.
Knives are sharp. Get a grown-up.
Tuck those fingers in. Beautiful. Very good. All right. So what we'll do is let's just add these vegetables to our bowls.
Okay.
There you go.
Thanks.
So we're about to mix our salad. So why don't you add the red onions to the bowl? Use the tongs to help you. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. And we're going to go with our zucchini. Okay, excellent. So zucchinis. Then we're going to add our carrots. Okay, good. Excellent. You can see how nicely they're cut. And then we're going to get our tomatoes. Excellent. And then finally, we're going to add the peppers that you've cut.
So colorful already.
There's lots of color. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some salt. Okay? Okay, excellent. And then we'll do about 3 turns of pepper. Excellent. Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to bring over, we have a little bit of raspberry vinegar. You're going to drizzle right into your salad. This is our dressing. That's excellent. And then you're going to add about half of this olive oil.
Okay.
Okay?
And is it true that the more colorful the veggies are, the better they are for you?
It is. Colorful vegetables have more nutrients in it, and they are more healthy for you. So it really is going to be a very colorful and healthy salad.
Ooh,
So
good.
give it a mix. So you got to really make sure now that you've done all that work cutting all those vegetables. So you want to make sure that you've got them all mixed nicely. So I'll tell you what, it looks like we're ready to start plating. So what you want to do is just bring your plate over, place it here in front of me. You're going to plate like a chef. When we plate in the restaurants and in hotel kitchens, we basically try to work from the center of the plate. So what you're going to do is take a nice amount of salad with your tongs, and I want you to just drop it right in the center. Okay? Beautiful. Look at that. Okay? And then I want you to take a little bit more, and I want you to come across this way. Okay. Beautiful. Perfect. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just flip the trout over. Look at that beautiful color that you got on this.
Wow.
And you're going to take this trout, and what I want you to do is I want you to take the trout, and I want you to place it gently, just nicely on top of the vegetables like that. Okay? Beautiful. To finish off our dish, we're going to take a few of our fresh herbs here, and we just want to just put a few around. Just like that. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at the colors. Fantastic. Looks so good, eh?
So are we done?
We're done. Why don't we wash up and meet up at the table?
Okay. The rainbow trout was really colorful to begin with, but with Chef Cyril's plating, it was even more colorful.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Petty, what's up?
Well, I know you're making rainbow trout, and it's kind of along the lines of my art project. Look,
That's.
I call it my colorful sea dream.
Grilled fish and jelly dessert with vegetables on the bottom. It's beautiful, but you were supposed to make something you could eat.
Are you kidding me? What's not to love? I love the way blue jelly mixes with grilled fish.
I've gotta go now.
Are you hungry?
Definitely hungry. Wow, it's so colorful. It's like a work of art. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dig in.
Bon appetit.
Not only does this look amazing, it tastes amazing too. The salad is so nice and sweet. Thanks, Chef Cyrilla.
Thanks, Lily. Come back anytime. Cheers.
So what are you waiting for? Make your own ravishing rainbow trout. All the ingredients you need are right here. Or go to tastebudscb.com where you'll find this and other colorful recipes. Status update. Lily is all about the rainbow trout.
That fish matches my favorite leggings. Awesome.
I am so putting that in Jell-O.
I'm gonna make some for Mr. Pearhead.
Rainbow trout. Boy, I have some competition.
Hi, Avery.
Hey, Jasmine, make something colorful yet?
Yep. I've color coordinated my curry pasta to match my sweater. I'm living art.
Wow, Jasmine, that's a cool idea.
Matching my food with my clothing is like a whole new way of expressing myself. My 2 greatest passions, food and clothing, working together. I've never felt so alive.
Well, congrats. I gotta go, though.
Wait, look at me. I'm expressing myself.
Happy for you. Bye. I've heard somewhere that the way a food looks is as important as it tastes. I've even heard that some people eat with their eyes. Ugh. And that's just creepy. So I'm gonna meet with my friend Chef Miriam, and maybe she can explain it. Hi, Chef Miriam.
Hi, Avery. Are you ready to start dressing up some dishes?
Oh, yeah. But first, wow, I can see you're really into color. So why is it important to make food look good? I mean, it all goes down the same.
Well, Avery, we eat with our eyes. So if the plate of food looks beautiful, it's going to taste even better. Plus, you want to showcase ingredients in their best possible light. Make them look as fabulous as they can be.
I think I get it. Let's get started.
Great!
Okay, let's start with the appetizer. Just a plain bowl of tomato soup.
All right. Well, the first thing we're going to do to make this bowl of soup extra special is I'm going to put a little bit of cream around to garnish, like so.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you this fork, and I'd like you to make some designs with the cream.
All right.
Oh, beautiful, Avery.
I'm painting the soup.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Now the next step is a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano.
Parmesan.
So with just a simple vegetable peeler, I'm gonna make some ribbons. And if you can just crumple them up and put them in the center of the bowl.
Okay.
Beautiful, gorgeous. Next, we're gonna bring a little bit of freshness and a little bit of color with some fresh basil. And tomatoes and basil are a match made in heaven. So if you want to pick some beautiful leaves, excellent. Oh, gorgeous. And then I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil around. Okay, and then last but not least, some fresh breadsticks for that little bit of crunch and to help with the dipping action with the delicious soup.
Okay.
Excellent. And we are done.
Wow, looks fantastic.
Perfect. Way to go, Avery. Excellent.
Ta-da! Steak a la Avery. Try to improve on that.
Well, it looks good, but I usually don't like to use a red plate. When I'm serving a meal, I like to use a white plate. It's like a blank canvas. It really helps to make the food pop. And also, when I'm serving hot food, I like to use a hot plate. Okay,
Nice.
here we are. We're gonna start with mashed potatoes, and we're gonna pile them in the center of the plate.
Gotcha.
Beautiful swirl. Next, we are gonna slice up our beautiful fresh flank steak. And we're going to slice it against the grain and on the bias,
And what does that mean?
on a diagonal. Okay,
Cut it on the bias?
cutting it on the bias. Really helps to show off that beautiful pink color inside the steak.
Knives are sharp. Get a grown up.
Good job, Avery. Excellent. If you just want to place the steak over the mashed potatoes, remember we're staying in the center, and fan them out just a little bit so we show off that beautiful pink color.
Put it in the center on
Oh.
top of that potato.
Beautiful. Next, we're gonna put some bright, fresh green vegetable on. Okay, so if you want to take a couple pieces and maybe just put them right on the side over there.
Like that.
Okay, great, perfect. Next are some caramelized mushrooms and onions. Start a little bit at a time because you can always add more. So right in the center. Yeah, right there, perfect. And you know what, if something falls, let it fall. It's where it wants to be. Perfect. And next we're gonna sauce it up. I'm just gonna drizzle this around and then I'm gonna let you give it a try. Perfect. And last but not least, fresh herbs really makes a meal. So why don't you rip off some flat leaf parsley?
Ooh.
Perfect. Perfect, Avery. Let's turn that plate around.
Wow, and that is beautiful. What a difference. This truly is a colorful work of art, especially when you compare it to what it looked like before.
No, it's so important to take care and make a plate look as beautiful and colorful as it can be. Be proud of the work that you did and what you're serving to your family and friends.
Thanks, Chef Miriam.
Now, do you understand what it means to eat with your eyes?
Yeah, but can I taste it with my mouth?
I think so. Let's dig in.
Mmm, colorful and delicious. Hey, Tyler.
Hey, Avery. I finished my colorful fruit rainbow. It has strawberries, cantaloupe, pineapple, grapes, blueberries, and blackberries. All the colors of the rainbow.
It's beautiful, and it looks delicious. Why haven't you eaten it yet?
I'm saving to show Mr. Pearhead. Is he around?
Sorry, check back in the kitchen.
You left him alone? Avery, how could you?
I'm coming, Mr. Pearhead.
Run! Run!
Man, that red pepper hat adds some serious style to Mr. Pearhead.
Sure does, Avery.
All right, let's make something colorful.
How does pesto painted chicken and a vivacious salad sound?
Awesome, but first... All right, heating up my cast iron pan. Now it's time to drizzle on some olive oil. Now to season my chicken. Just a little salt and some pepper.
This meal is going to be so vibrant, we might just have to wear sunglasses to eat it.
All right, now my pan's hot and ready. I can put the chicken on.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
Nice move using the tongs. That way you don't have to wash your hands from touching the raw chicken.
I'm always thinking. All right, now let's season the other side.
While you're cooking the chicken, I'll get started on the pesto.
Hey, Millie, I bet you don't know where pesto comes from.
Italy. It's a delicious sauce known for its beautiful green color.
Lucky guess.
It says in the cookbook we need to toast some walnuts.
I am on it.
Some people are allergic to nuts. Get a grown-up.
Now, you don't need any oil to toast walnuts, just a dry pan.
And it doesn't take very long for the buttery, nutty deliciousness to come out. While you do that, I'll put some basil in the blender. And next, add some Parmesan. And season it with a little bit of salt and some pepper. And a bit of olive oil.
Oh, and don't forget the garlic.
2 cloves of garlic going in. And boy, oh boy, those walnuts smell good.
They're nice and golden brown and ready to blend.
In they go.
Beautiful.
All right, it's time to blend. Sometimes for the ingredients to play together, you have to help them out a little bit.
Yeah, but when they do, they have a fun time. Oh, chicken's looking golden brown. It's time to flip.
Nice. Ready to blend again.
Blenders can hurt. Get a grown-up.
Wow, and it's done. Look at that vibrant green color. Amazing.
I'll just pour some olive oil on to make sure it stays that way.
The olive oil will keep the air from getting to it. That way it stays that vibrant green.
And the great thing about pesto is you can use it with so many things. In pizzas, on pastas, in sandwiches, over meats.
Like we're gonna do with our chicken. I'll clear things up while you keep an eye on the chicken.
Sounds good. All right, chicken's done. I'll just turn this off and then put the chicken over here to rest. Now time for a vivacious salad.
We went to the supermarket and hand-picked these extra colorful veggies that I've already washed and peeled.
We're using tomatoes, carrots, and beets. You can find them in all kinds of different colors, so go to your local food market and see what you can find.
It says here we'll want to cut up some carrots into ribbons and some on the bias.
All right, I am now officially a professional at cutting on the bias.
Knives are sharp. Get a grown-up.
Whoa, nice technique. I'll ribbon some.
Look how cool the purple is against the orange.
And the more colorful your veggies are, the healthier they are for you.
Now I'll just have these cherry tomatoes.
We can toss the veggies into the bowl. Nice magenta beets right there. So bright. Yellow beets going in.
Cherry tomatoes.
So many different colors. And last but not least, candy cane beets.
I can see why you call those candy cane beets. If you can't find those, you could just use regular beets.
All right. Wow, look at how colorful it is already. All you need to do is add the arugula. While you do that, why don't you go cut the chicken?
On the bias. Oh, yeah.
And for dressing, it's easy. Just a bit of olive oil and some lemon. And now for the fun part, tossing the salad. Look at all the vibrant colors.
Oh, and it smells so good.
And we're almost finished. All right, let's plate this salad. Just grab a nice handful like that. Drop it all into the middle. It's ready for the chicken. Nice. And last but not least, a nice dollop of pesto. Look at that vibrant green color. And on it goes.
Wow, I should take this to school for my art project.
You should alert the taste buddies.
Oh yeah.
I'll finish up.
Now that's what I call a colorful dinner.
I have to take a picture so I can frame it and hang it on my wall.
Well, hurry up, because I'm digging in soon.
Okay.
Let's eat.
I know this might sound funny, but this actually tastes colorful.
I know. All those colorful veggies just add the perfect crunch to that tender chicken.
And the pesto just brings all of it together.
Talk about a triple threat. It just tastes amazing, it looks great, and it's so good for you too.
I would totally wear an outfit with all of those colors.
Hey guys, love the outfits.
Jasmine helped us match our food to our clothes.
Red for tomato sauce.
And green for pesto.
And yellow for my curry sauce.
Fantastic!
And look, Mr. Pearhead agrees.
There you are, Mr. Pearhead. Hey, Avery, could you take our picture together?
So what are you waiting for? Make your own delicious pesto painted chicken and vivacious salad.
All the ingredients you need are right here. Or go to TasteBudsTV.com where you'll find this and other colorful recipes. Status update. The Taste Buds are...
Colorful of colorful foods.
Food can make you colorful on the inside.
And clothes can make you colorful on the outside.
Hey, you want to dress up, Mr. Pearhead?